Back here in central Iowa, the man accused of killing a 17-year-old girl in Farnhamville is convicted of first-degree murder. Nathaniel Bevers McGivney was also convicted of abuse of a corpse. Michelle Luna Jackson was killed in September of last year. KCCI's Kayla James joins us in the studio with more on the trial that wrapped up in just 2 days. Kayla.
That's right, Ben. It's important to note this was a bench trial, meaning a judge decides the verdict. Within the last 2 days, a DNA specialist, medical examiner, and the family of Michelle Luna Jackson also spoke before the judge. We do want to warn you, what you're about to hear and see may be difficult for some people. Supportive gestures and hugs shared by the loved ones of Michelle Luna Jackson just minutes after District Court Judge Derek Johnson delivered the verdict.
The defendant is found guilty of count 1, murder in the first degree.
Nathaniel Bevers McGivney listening on.
And count 2, abuse of a corpse.
Much like he did on Tuesday, day 1 of the trial, when Michelle's family testified.
She liked to swing and listen to music.
Michelle's mother, Annette Jackson, didn't wish to show her face Tuesday, but she shared the emotions and actions she went through that September day in Farnhamville.
I was waiting to see a light coming down the road, and it didn't happen.
When Michelle didn't come home from the city park by 9:45 at night on September 22nd. Jackson saying on Tuesday she and her other daughter, Shauna Bachman, drove around looking for Michelle when they ran into Bevers McGivney, who had this familiar green scooter.
He said it was his. So I said, well, I'm going to get out and look at it to see.
After realizing it was the scooter Michelle took to the park, Jackson says Bevers McGivney said he found it instead.
And I found this guy walking around with her scooter, and I can't find her.
That audio played in the courtroom reveals the moment Jackson dialed 911. And while on the phone, the audio reveals Jackson and Bachman discovered something in the scooter's basket.
Oh my God, he put her shoe in the frickin' basket of the... There's blood on it.
Blood on
Oh my
it.
God.
Bachman took the stand Tuesday as well.
What if she's hurt somewhere?
This video played in the courtroom on day 1 from Bachman's cell phone shows her boyfriend holding Bevers McGivney at gunpoint, waiting for law enforcement to arrive.
In Iowa, there are requirements for what premeditation and deliberation require.
Wednesday, day 2 of the trial saw the defense team calling for the first-degree murder charge to be dropped to a second-degree charge.
There would be no reason for him to harm her. There is no past history between the two of them. There's nothing that would give rise to this. It is truly senseless.
But prosecutors felt differently.
I think the senselessness of this crime shows that it was just a brutal, intentional, evil, malicious, murderous act.
The judge then deliberating for around 2 hours, returning with the verdict.
The defendant shall be held without bond.
Leaving Bevers McGivney in custody until his sentencing date. And that sentencing date is set for August 15th in Rockwell City. Ben?
Yeah, you really hope this gives Michelle's family some closure there, Kayla. Thank you.